with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And already we're underway here.
Caicedo.
And here's Messi.
And he shoots!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Brannigan. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Palmer.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Fernandes.
Out to the left it goes.
And it's Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And Fernandes.
And he's in on goal! Messi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Oxford are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence, both flanks.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And they've got a throw. Alexander-Arnold.
Out again for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Brannigan.
Stood up well to him there.
And here's Messi.
Not the most accurate pass. Helik. And he's opted for the long pass.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe.
Chance for a shot!
It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! The breakthrough strike.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 10, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi is onto this.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide. Now here's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Gives it back. Caicedo. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. To Hazard. And it's Fernandez. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Camavinga. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. He's tried one! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Brannigan. Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the right. Back towards the middle. Palmer. And it's Camavinga. And Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Chelsea are still that goal to the good. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Fernandez. Hazard.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And this is Messi. And Messi! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Hazard. Messi. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Chance to deliver. Camavinga tries to clear. Caicedo. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Azar. And Fernandez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just about up to 75 minutes.
And he's had a hit!
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Caicedo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now it's Azar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly...
Tries a shot!
So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oxford making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Cleared away. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's...
Big chance! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Out towards the flank. Palmer.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Messi. Oh, good spread. Phillips. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. That has been not... He's gone for goal. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to... Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really...
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially He needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle. Alexander-Arnold, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one.
And a chance! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chelsea make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. Camavinga. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. And Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming. He is through here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands. Camavinga. Camavinga goes on a run down the left wing. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Murphy. Alexander-Arnold. And Akanji. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. What a throw in. Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Akanji. He's looking wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Murphy. He's in a great position here. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Van Dijk. Akanji. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Chaplin.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Fernandez, too strong for his opponent there. Now, can they get him away? In it comes.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. For Palmer. Camavinga. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. And he's forced to go back. It's Van Dijk. Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. Back into the middle. Now it's Fernandez. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Half-time getting close now. Caicedo. Now it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Chaplin. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Fernandez. Camavinga. And Fernandez.
2 added minutes has been
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
So that was the
at
first
this stage.
half. Still plenty of time
Chelsea
left for a comeback.
sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So off we go once more. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an...
Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Goal! After 49 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi!
A case now of complete control. Opts for safety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Now it's Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Cross into the box. And the shot! Oh, that is a great stop! And reclaimed it in a trice. That is a brilliant interception. Chooses to go back. And that has been cleared. That's good running with the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. And that has put paid to that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That looks a good ball through. Donnarumma with the clearance. Spread it left. He's being urged to... Real chance! No, he's missed it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Plays it in low. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandes. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Well, that has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Deftly away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fernandes. Pressing high and with purpose. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through.
Big chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Portsmouth choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 21.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
11. Number 8. Number 7.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Camavinga. That's going right the way across. Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. Mbappe, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portsmouth grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, that's a key interception. Murphy, nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find.
And the shot! They've done it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
The goal scorer after 83 minutes is number 11.
Portsmouth give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's a sharp little ball here. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Akanji. To Azar. Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. Murphy, looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
4 added minutes has
Ball's
been
gone out of play.
indicated.
Played with speed from back to front. 4 extra minutes added on. That's a good ball out wide. That could spell trouble. Swift. Murphy. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And now I'd like to take a quick moment of your
Thanks
time
to Jim.
thank you
We
all
both wish
for
you
your
a very
support
good
today.
evening. A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. They may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third. The centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So that's got things underway. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Caicedo, played out wide. Back into the middle. Dobbin. Lewis. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get it through? And the shot! And again! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Preston gain their reward with an early goal. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
There's the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Lewis. Preston looking to pass their way through. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's got Messi! That's going to go a long way. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Chelsea have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Caicedo. It's a threatening ball. Lewis. Preston are looking to break at pace.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dobbin has it out wide and in space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shot at goal! Oh, he's caught him in or out. Chelsea really could have done without this. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Pass somewhat off target. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Dobbin has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Alexander-Arnold. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Takes a shot! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, there's a probing ball. Azar. And Fernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Oh, this is a... And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's tried one! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Palmer. That is ended up in no man's land. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
No, he's not getting past him there. Lewis. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Caicedo.
There will be
And
3
it's Messi.
minutes added time.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lewis. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aims beyond the defence. Camavinga. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks
That's
now
the first
to try and
half,
get
then.
back in this
A rocky
game.
start, to say
And
the least.
it's easier said than
But
done,
that
as we
won't
know.
shake our spirits, will it? And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Camavinga. Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Messi. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he welcomes it in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Caicedo. He's had it taken off him.
Caicedo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Just off target. Dobbin. He's in a great position here. Played back. That ball looks a good one. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Preston can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
A case now of complete control. Camavinga. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot could be on. And a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution in progress.
Preston making consecutive changes here. Dobbin, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Camavinga, and it's Palmer. And that has put paid to that. Azar. It's not an especially good pass, that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. That's the keeper's ball. Camavinga. For Palmer. And it's Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And they've got rid. Lewis. Back towards the middle. He's looking wide. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. He's got away. Now, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. And it's Camavinga.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. And here's the chance to counter. Played out to the left flank. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. And Caicedo. And that will be it. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's tried one! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Osimhen. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 7 minutes is number 7, Osimhen.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, this could be a chance. It's anyone's ball now. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo. Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? Danger averted for now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. Oh no, this does not look good. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Robertson. Fernandes. Caicedo. And Akanji, played out to the right. And it's Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. Caicedo. Grimes. Osimhen. Caicedo. Aimed beyond the defence. Grimes. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Osimhen. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He won't be happy with that one. Fernandes. Played with finesse.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's on it, can he get it? He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Coventry are looking to go forward now. Mbappe is onto this. Grimes. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Robertson. That's a good ball out wide. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Cross from Robertson.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson. Played in by Robertson. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Osimhen. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Chelsea are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Looking to play him in. Osimhen. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And Caicedo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Caicedo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Grimes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got full. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rudoni certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Opts to play.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
No way through there.
He's found a way through. And he thumps it clear. Chelsea have their third corner.
Kamavinga! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudoni. Coventry looking to pass their way through.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
And Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. And they've got rid. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Caught offside that time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's away, and he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Grimes.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He has found the... Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Hangs one in. Oh, what has happened here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. And it's made... Great chance! Bulls. He gets big! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Coming on the field.
Coventry
Grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Great ball if he can get... Shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's been taken short. And he's there to clear it. Robertson.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. That pass has been well intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a good position here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi.
And
that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. And that's gone loose. This looks promising. Takes a shot! Off the post! Fernandez. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Osimhen voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So off we go then. Messi, looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Opts for safety. Brown. Threads one in. He's found the way through. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Goal! After 6 minutes is number 11.
Middlesbrough make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Caicedo. Camavinga. Distributed tidily. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Osimhen. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Caicedo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Caicedo. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Brown engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! He's got a goal!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Alexander-Arnold. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Alexander-Arnold, he is onto this. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. Messi has it out wide and in space. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up again. And he's onside. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Front-footed pressing going on here. That'll be a throw. 15 minutes till half-time.